So far, we are focusing on a single process, but how can we show more context about participants of the process? Well, this is done with pools. Pools, shown as rectangles with a label and a separated line, depict process participants. Here, you may ask, of course, who is a participant? Well, it depends. It can be organization, like Acme Corporation in this example, or a customer, but you could also have each department in a pool. What makes a difference is who has the control over the process inside a pool. For example, here, this diagram shows that Acme Corporation has full control over this process. After the start event, when order is received, all the process steps are controlled by Acme Corporation right till the end when the order is shipped. But what if we would like to have more details about the responsibilities? This is where we're using lanes. Lanes are rectangles inside the pools that help us categorize process steps. The most common approach is to use them to show rows or departments, but you could also use it for marking automated or manual steps. Of course, you may ask, what if we don't care about the details of some participants? Sometimes we really don't need to know exactly what is happening inside the process. For us, it is sufficient to know that the customer is participant of this process, but we don't need to know exact steps which happen on the customer side. And in this case, we are using so-called black box pools with no process, so no objects like start events, activities, and events inside. But if we have more participants, we would like to state how does the collaboration take place. For example, here we want to specify that what starts the process is a message from a customer, the order. And after we finish shipment, we send shipment details to the customer. For this purpose, we cannot use the sequence flows because they cannot traverse pools. So, how can we show the links between the participants? Well, we are using message flows. They are shown as dashed lines with a circle at the start and an empty arrowhead at the end. Please note that we only send messages, so we cannot force other participant to do anything. This is just some kind of information, some kind of message. Now, I would like to show you a few common errors. As I told you, a sequence flow cannot traverse the border of a pool. So this is invalid diagram. Because, firstly, this first pool warehouse does not have any end event. After find item in warehouse, nothing happens there, and each process should start and end somehow. And as I told you, sequence flow here crosses the pool border, which is not allowed. Or you could see process like this. So it starts in the customer pool, customer orders a widget, it starts the Acme Corporation process, but you can see that there is no sequence flow. This is also an invalid process. Process should flow in each of the pools. So after order the widget, we should have a sequence flow right to the pay for the order.